Good morning, beautiful. How are you? Today I woke up and I thought to myself, maybe we should ask what the message from your spirit guide is today. This is a bit off. I usually do mostly love readings, but I don't know. I just woke up with this idea and I thought maybe we should do it because why not? Also, I decided today I will shuffle the cards so you guys could see I am shuffling them because last time I felt like they kind of came out the same as in my other video, even though they were days apart, and I also did readings in between those two. So let me just shuffle these. As you can see, for today I've got three little turquoise little neck pendants, I think they are. Yeah. And these are from my childhood. I was obsessed with turquoise. I don't know, I still am. I still love this stone. I love the color and the texture, that spider webby texture. So I've got a big little elephant, a small little elephant, and I also have a cross. I can't really remember wearing that at all, but it was in my jewelry slash gem section of my wardrobe. So anyway, how are you? How are you doing? Has everything been alright to you? I really hope I'm gonna get a bit better at this because I tend to get really anxious whenever I turn on the camera and I can't find my words for some reason, and I'm always really not thinking through what I want to say, and I come across as really unable to speak basic language, which is kind of sad because I actually am a really good proficient English speaker, and my accent is a dead giveaway that it's not my first language. Oh god, I almost choked. Whoever is laughing about it right now, I blame you for my choking hazard. Anyways, as I was saying, I actually got a C2 in English, so I'm really not that bad with English. However, I do get really anxious whenever I have to speak, so from all my Cambridge exams, my lowest score was actually on speaking because, like I said, I do not focus on what I want to say. I start saying something, then I stop mid-sentence and realize maybe that's not what I wanted to say. So I kind of get all over the place. But slowly but surely, I'm going to try to get familiar with the idea of speaking in front of a camera because I've never did this before. I only did face-to-face readings, which are so much more relaxing. They're so much easier to get in the mood with. Because whenever I do it on camera, I gotta stop for a few seconds and I gotta breathe in and out. It's just so nerve-wracking. And it's weird because I'm a really sociable person. I like talking a lot. I'm outgoing. But for some reason, I really do have this problem with anxiety. And hopefully with this, I'm going to get over it as soon as possible. Anyway, let's get those three piles in order. So I'm gonna have 5 on each. So there we go. As maybe if you've seen my other videos, I do 5 cards on each pile, and then I get a clarification card just to see what the future has in store, because sometimes I only get like present or past readings from the cards I put down. So let's see, can you see these? Yeah. I really gotta manage my space. I almost always do not have enough space to lay down all the cards, and that's infuriating mildly infuriating. I also have to do a bit of, how do you call those exercises when you try to speak clearer? Really can't remember. It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, I should really try to work on my speech impediment, which is also known as anxiety. Anyway, enough rambling. I've been rambling for so long. So I've got 3 piles here. We got pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. I would like you to breathe in with me for 1, 2, 3. Hold it in, 1, 2, 3, and let it out. 1, 2, 3. If you feel like you need to do this again, do it. Pause the video. Do it as many times as you feel like you need to. And once you're finished, just focus on the cards and think of which one draws you. Maybe it's the stone, maybe it's the pile themselves, maybe it's just the energy, maybe one just got your eye when you were looking at the video when I first laid them down. And you'll find the timestamps down below. So with that said, let's see what you guys got going with the spirit guide message. I'll see you at the timestamp. Okay, so pile number 1, let's see what you have in store from your spirit guides. So what message do your spirit guides want to let you know? So let's see what you have. You have 4 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. I'm not sure if you can see these. They're a bit out of focus. This is gonna be noisy, but okay, no, why are you focusing on that pile? Something tells me some of you had to pick that pile, but something made you stop on this one. If you have second thoughts, you can just go at it, because sometimes piles just don't really want to work with you. I know myself. Sometimes I'll go back at other piles if I feel like the one that whoever is reading is not reading my story. So, as I was saying, we've got 5 Pentacles, 2 of Cups, and the Fool. Now, what I can see here, you have a bit of a money managing problem. Maybe you're not aware of it, but I can see you wanting to spend more than you have. I mean, we all want to spend more than we have, let's be honest. But I feel like you're really tempted to spend on something. Maybe you need it, maybe you don't. But you really have to watch out to not overspend, because it's a trap. It's just a trap. You gotta be careful. You must think about it on whether you really need what you're putting your mind to buy, or if it's just a temporary thing. Maybe you just want to buy some clothes or some makeup. Do you really need that? Maybe you just want to buy, I don't know, maybe you want to buy a wig or something. Something tells me your spirit guides are a bit worried about you spending a bit too much. Like I was spending when I first discovered AliExpress. Not sponsored. Oh Lord. Really. That website, it's something. Anyways. From the 2 of Cups, I feel like you have enough. You feel like you have enough money to be spending, and you feel like you've got more than whatever you're putting in mind to spend. But you really gotta watch out, because maybe something unexpected might come out of it. You never know when something comes out of nowhere. Let's say maybe rent comes up a little bit higher this month, even though we were not expecting it. Maybe you overuse your data on your mobile and now you have to pay for it. Also, I'm so sorry, but my cat just decided to walk around everything. She always does that when I'm filming for some reason. Anyways, the fool always tells me you are trying, you're on a journey onto doing something, and you're either very foolishly wanting to go about it, or you're just gonna wander into something without not knowing it. So if you have in mind doing something that you've been postponing for a while, you should go for it. You should definitely go for it. I feel like your spirit guides have been wanting you to go for it. Just you should watch out for your next step, because it may not be as safe as you think. But if you really work it out and you really pay attention to all the signs, maybe you come across a text that speaks to you. Maybe you're just in a car and you hear a bit of radio and you feel like there's a message there. Just focus on it and make sure you're not doing anything wrong. I feel like this event, or I don't know, I feel like there's something big you've been waiting to do, but you're not really sure if you should be doing it. But what I'm seeing here is that your spirit guides are just begging you to go for it. Some of you, like I said, I feel like this is a two-way thing. Some of you might really have to go for this, whatever they had in mind to do, while others are really wanting to do something. Like you guys had this on your mind to do for so long, and you're like, yes, I've started doing this. I am on a path. But what I'm going to tell to you, these other guys, is that you should watch out, because I feel like if you start strong, you might be overstepping, and you never know when you're gonna reach a puddle that is a bit too this is, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I was going to say that maybe a puddle is not as shallow as you think and you might get wet to your knees. So you should really watch out on whatever you have in mind. Oh my god, can my pets just stop walking around? First my cat, now my dog, everybody. There's something about this pile. I think this is an omen. Anyways, so for either of you, be it you had it in mind and you want to start it, be it you already started it, I feel like you shouldn't back out of it. It's really something that is going to further your journey. I can't speak today. Oh, Mercury, Mercury, what are you doing to me? As I was saying, do this because this is your journey. This is what you must do. And only now I'm realizing that this has been out of focus for so long. So let me just refocus this for you. Yes, thank you. And it's out of focus for the upper cards. Yay! I'm going to slowly give up on this job. I'm trying, and I just come across so many things that are stopping me from doing this. But I am settled. As for the other cards, these from up here, I'm not entirely sure what to get out of them. I can see a celebration coming up soon. I feel like you've had something waiting for you to happen. Maybe it's a birthday, maybe it's a family birthday, maybe it's just a family celebration. Maybe somebody is coming home, or somebody you haven't seen in a while is back, and you are happy about it. You are happy to see. Oh my god, would you excuse me for a second, guys? Just get out. Oh my god, my pets decided to fight. Something about this pile. Would you just stop? Time out. My cat just, she never has a problem with my dog, but whenever I'm trying to read something, she just decides she wants to play with him, and he's old and he really doesn't want to play around. And he's like, save me, please, save me. Anyway, I'm sorry, I can't focus. God forbid. As I was saying, there's something coming up. Jesus. Would you guys stop? There's a celebration coming up for you. And I'm not entirely sure. I feel like either somebody you wanted to see is coming to you, maybe somebody close to you, or maybe just somebody you missed as a presence. Maybe somebody from your work, or maybe somebody from your school has been away for a while and now they're coming back. Or maybe they're just gonna be more present than they were before, which brings you a lot of joy. And what I get from the spirit guides is that you should enjoy every second of it, and you shouldn't let things pass. I don't know why I'm getting this, but I feel like you are taking for granted somebody in your life, which you shouldn't. You should never take people for granted, because you never know when you're gonna lose them. As for this card, I'm not entirely sure what to get out of it. I feel like it's, of course, it's monetary what I'm getting, but let me just think about this. I think it has to do something with your overspending. I feel like you're gonna have some sources that are gonna pay you back for whatever you're gonna overspend, if you don't overspend too much. Like, I feel there's a backup for you in case you already passed that mark. I feel like your spirit guides are telling you, do not worry, it's gonna get solved somehow. Sooner or later, it's gonna get solved. But please stop spending. Stop thinking about spending and get yourself on the right track. Because even though maybe you have enough in your bank, let's say, there might be something coming up that you really want to do and you're gonna need that money. I feel like maybe you hadn't planned to see, let's say, a play, or maybe go see a band or something, or maybe you just wanted to go to a museum abroad. This is really specific, but maybe you wanted to travel somewhere to see something, and the opportunity is gonna come out of nowhere. Like, this unexpected thing might come out of nowhere. So what your spirit guide is telling you is, save money and stop overspending. There's gonna be sources coming to help you to get what you need. Don't take things for granted. And whatever you put your mind to do right now, it's probably a good thing, but you should watch out for things that are unexpected other than this. Or maybe just the same thing. Maybe this is the unexpected thing that might come along your journey. Who knows? So let's get a clarification card. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe I'm just getting this all messed up, because I feel like there's something more. I feel like this is a whole story that I'm slicing up into episodes, and I feel like there should be a clearer story. Usually stories come together a lot stronger. So you're a special little pile. So let's see what we've got for you. We've got the Lovers. Oh my god, maybe that person you are taking for granted, or maybe that person who you've been missing, is someone who is potentially a future lover. Or maybe he or she is the one you are with right now, for those of you who are in couples. So what I'm seeing pretty obvious here is that something might make you believe that taking this path might not come, let's say, as clear to your partner, and they might think that it's not a great thing to do. But what I'm saying is, talk to them and settle and make it clear to them that this is what you want to do, and you are potentially going to have everything it takes to do it. It might seem unexpected. I'm not entirely sure where this is going, but I feel like you should save up on money, definitely. You're gonna be safe if you don't overspend. Your lover don't take them for granted. And if there's a journey you want to take that they don't agree with, or maybe you don't agree yourself with it, a journey that might take you to your lover in case they're single, then just do it, but watch out. Watch out for whatever is coming. So that's it for you today, guys. I would like you to check out down below. I've got my Patreon and donations if you want to. I do private readings. I really hope this resonated with you. If not, pick another pile. Thank you very much and have a lovely day. Okay, so pile number 2. How are you? How are you doing? Oh my god, I'm getting such a great vibe from this pile. I don't know, I feel like this is the pile. Let's see what you have in store. So, oh my god, this little elephant was my favorite elephant. Like, I wore this for so long when I was young. It was my favorite. Anyways, let's put this little guy over here. And let's see what your spirit guides have to tell you. So, starting off, 10 of Pentacles, I see abundance. Knight of Wands. Let's see. 10 of Swords. Queen of Swords. And last but not least, 8 of Pentacles. Now, what I see in here is you're not really in a time of relationship pursuing. I know this is very specific, but I feel like you either went through a relationship and you're not really focusing on it, you're trying to get over it. Maybe you're trying to get over a crush or something. Maybe you've been stuck in this rut of being overly enthusiastic for somebody who's not worth your time. Or maybe you're just in a relationship and you're happy. Not entirely sure if this applies to couples as well, but I feel like you're definitely someone who is not looking for any more love. Or at least your spirit guides are telling you not to look for love right now. What you do need to know, however, is that there's going to be opportunities for you to work. There's going to be opportunities for you to gain monetary value. And I feel like once you go through this, you're going to have abundance, a lot of abundance. And that feels like repeating myself when I say a lot of abundance, but that's what I feel like. I feel so many, look at all these coins, all this money coming all the way to you while you're here working on those little pennies, crafting your best job. Now, what I feel is like you are feeling a bit down. You haven't been your best, to say so. And I feel like your spirit guides are telling you that you shouldn't feel defeated. Oh my god. You shouldn't feel defeated, but you should put all aside. You should take the swords that are feeling like knives in your spine and hold them and wield them like they're yours. What I'm feeling like is if you have, let's say, you feel like all these swords are negative thoughts about yourself, you should take them and wield them to make yourself a better person. That's what I feel like. I feel like there's going to be a wave of new energy coming to you with this Knight of Wands. There's going to be a new energy that it's either going to come to you, either you're going to put yourself to gain that energy. So basically what I get from my spirit guides is that if you get yourself together and you take all your negative thoughts that you have about yourself and turn them around, you're definitely gonna get the chance to craft your job. Maybe you're not exactly working on a daily basis. Maybe this is a one opportunity kind of thing where you're gonna hit the jackpot. But I feel like it's coming to you, and what your spirit guides are saying is don't mess it up. Keep your eyes peeled for it, because it's coming, and baby, it's gonna pay off so good. So let's see what clarification we get for you today. This is a very clear message. Like, the other pile got me thinking for so long, but this one is so obvious. I can feel it in my bones. So you guys, whatever is coming for you, I wish I'd be you. I wish I'd be you. I know the part where you have to take your negative thoughts and put them into something good and wield them for your own advantage is so much easier to say than do. But trust me, it's gonna help you out so much. I've been through something like this for the past month, actually past few months, and my life has changed so much. It's like north to south difference. Everything is so much better now that I stopped being so harsh on myself. Like, you should just think about that whatever you're going through mentally is probably happened to other people. And whatever it is, let's say you feel like you're disappointing someone, you should be aware that whoever you are disappointing is proud to have had the chance to have you doing whatever you did to them, which you being in their lives is a massive advantage to themselves. I don't know how to put this out into words, but I feel like you disappointed someone, or maybe your parents, maybe your sisters, brothers, maybe not even relatives, maybe it's somebody you care about, you disappointed them. You should be aware that people do have flaws and not everybody is able to be perfect all of the time. So whatever you're thinking negative about yourself, it probably can be fixed. I know I thought I was in a dire situation and nothing could come of it. Nothing's gonna get better, but things did get better. And the more positive you think about things, the more you're going to manifest. If you manifest sorrow and tiredness and upsetness, if that's even a thing, you're gonna manifest that. And what your spirit guides are telling you is you have to manifest something positive, so something positive will come into your life. So for clarification, because I've been rambling for so long and not putting out a card, we have, again, 9 of Swords. Now, like I was saying, what your spirit guides are insisting is on not overthinking. I feel like you're overthinking this too much. You're spending your nights awake thinking about whatever is on your mind, and you're missing out on so many opportunities. Like, this is the energy. I feel like this is what's gonna come if you just take the swords and wield them. This new energy with this monetary advantage is gonna manifest in a blink. Like, you have no idea how fast this could happen. So what I'm going to recommend you is maybe just meditate every night before going to bed. Instead of thinking of all the negative things that happen to you or you feel like are happening to you, it's take them by their horns and just spin them around and think, yes, this happened, but what can I do? What can I do to make it better? Like, let's say, I feel like a specific bunch of you watching this are probably feeling like, oh no, I've gained some weight. I don't know what that is, but you feel like you haven't been looking your best lately. Maybe you overdid your makeup, maybe you really not tried to look your very best, but I feel like that's just something in your head, and I'm pretty sure people around you are not noticing anything else. And you should love yourself more, because thinking, if you're not thinking your very best about yourself, then who else is gonna be? You gotta love yourself like your mama did, like your papa did. You gotta love yourself because nobody else gonna do it for you, honey. Excuse me for 1 second. Oh my god. Whenever I'm choking, this happened to me while doing readings, is whenever somebody's like, no girlie, you're so wrong. And I feel you. I feel you're thinking I'm wrong when I say you need to love yourself more, but I know again, it's easier said than done, but there's so much coming for you, and I really hope you're going to listen to my advice and your spirit guide's advice on changing your attitude towards whatever you're going through. I don't know, I feel like pulling another card. I usually don't do this, but I feel like you need one more clarification card. Now, I don't know why that is. I was just saying your story is so easy to read, but I feel like an extra card would do you justice. So, what I've got for you is Four of Pentacles. I'm not sure if you can see it. Okay? So, again, money. Money's coming towards you. Maybe right now you are holding them tight because you feel like you're going a bit downhill with your funds and whatever. But again, if you change your attitude, it's gonna come to you, honey. So I think this is it. There's nothing else left to say. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging on through all of this. If you want to know more about me, you can find it below in the section from the about section from this video. Right there, I've got my Patreon. I've got a donations tab if you want to help me out. I also do private readings. You can see the prices and times down below. If you feel like you want me to do a private reading, you can write me. All the info is down below. Thank you so much for staying through. I really hope you're gonna get better. So I'm sending all my positive energy towards you. Have a nice one. I'll see you guys around soon. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. How are you? So today you guys picked the pile with this little cross. For some reason, I really don't remember wearing this one. All the others I wore a lot throughout my teenage years and toddler-ish years, but I feel like this is the one I first where you can see is really an old stone. You can see whatever. This is not, I don't think it's dirt because I always wash them and I always purify them, but I'm not sure what this has went through. I really do wonder what this has been through, but that's not important right now. Right now, you are important, so let's see what your spirit guides want to tell you. So we have Seventh of Wands, Page of Cups. Let me see how I can see these so you can see all of them. We've got Six of Swords, the Chariot, and let me just move these, and Four of Cups. Now, confusing. I can definitely see direct connections between the imagery. You can see like this little cross. That's so funny. Like, it's so funny. Like, there's this cross that I can draw a connection to. But let me just breathe in for a second and see what you guys have coming for you. No, I definitely see you being in a situation where cups really make me feel like it's something about emotions and relationships. You maybe, let's see, you maybe have a few relationships that you're happy with, but something might come out of the blue. Maybe a twin flame or soulmate even might come into your life soon. So what your spirit guides are telling you is to keep your eyes on it. I don't know exactly when this is coming. I can't see it. But what I do see is that whenever it's gonna come, it's gonna be a strong relationship with whoever that is. I feel like it's gonna be one of those relationships that you're gonna truly feel like it was made for you. Feel like there's someone who you possibly met in your past life. And something missing. Something's missing, and it's definitely not this cat that is trying to get into frame. I've got a little cat who's walking around my camera, trying to make it fall. Stop, please stop. My cat always tries to annoy me whenever I'm filming, so I feel like there's something missing with you guys, so I'm gonna pull out a clarification card just to start with. I'm definitely seeing something, a bit of a struggle with the wands and the swords, but I'm not entirely sure what that means. Ooh, your spirit guides really want to tell you a lot. Can you please, dear spirit guides, be a bit more specific on what this person needs to know? Okay, so we've got King of Wands. Thank you very much for mostly nothing. Oh boy, this is a lot. So what I'm seeing is that, as I said, this relationship is gonna come, it's gonna be fruitious, but you've got some skeletons in your closet that you're trying to fight off. You've got emotions holding you back from something, emotions that might put you in a situation, maybe at work or maybe at school or maybe wherever you're practicing your own thing. You might have this superior kind of attitude where you're trying to, I don't know, the exact feeling I'm getting is like, if you are a girl, you're gonna totally get this, but this feels exactly like PMSing. You know, like you have that attitude where you want to be fussy with everyone, you want to argue with everyone because of something that you're holding deep down. Maybe you don't know about it, and I think this is what your spirit guides are telling you. If you want to have this fructitious English, please come to me. I cannot speak. If you want to have this relationship really work out, you really gotta work with your skeletons in your closet. You really gotta focus on whatever you feel like's been bothering you deep down. Maybe it's something you're not noticing. Maybe it's something that you feel like you've got control over, but you really don't. What I do sometimes is maybe read my own dreams. Like, let's say, if you recently had dreams of teeth falling off. I know some people say it's about losing someone, passing away, but usually when I get dreams about teeth falling off, it's because of stress that I'm not realizing I'm going through. Or when I'm dreaming of spiders and spider webs, that's when something is out of control, but I'm really turning a blind eye to it. So what I'm trying to tell you is that if you feel like there's something down there that you're not trying to acknowledge, you should. And it's gonna help you out get over the situation when you're really trying to fight everyone. You're like not necessarily trying to fight, but you're not really aligning with your friends and colleagues, and that's going to create a bit of a rupture between you guys. As you can see, now I can see friends standing beside you, and there's going to be a helping hand coming to you, and that helping hand can really be someone that's been a long time coming and you really need in your life, because that's going to be your twin flame, maybe, like I said, someone you met in your past life. As for the Chariot, I'm not entirely sure what that is going to be about. My first instinct is to say that that's you overcoming everything. It's you realizing you can make the best of both worlds, like Hannah Montana. I feel like you can put it all together and move over whatever is holding you back. But I also feel like you're putting yourself in a situation of supremacy. somewhere where you are being superior to everyone because you feel like you've earned something, and maybe you did. Maybe you worked really hard for it, but your spirit guides are telling you maybe you should be a little bit more modest about it. Maybe if you, let's say, you don't play the I'm so good, look what I did card. Maybe if you play the other way around, where you're like, I managed to do this, but it's no big deal. Maybe then people are gonna treat you differently, and maybe you're gonna manifest people that are going to appreciate a lot more what you do. Now, what I did with the other pile, and I feel like I should do with this one as well, is pull another card just to clarify the chariot. Because I feel like there's something I'm missing. So let's shuffle these bad boys. Oh my god, so you guys, I ordered some new oracles, but they did not have them in stock. And I called the firm to ask them when they're gonna get them, and I literally gotta wait for 1 entire month till they're gonna be available, and only then they're gonna ship them to me, which is gonna take another week or so to come. So soon we're gonna get oracles, but until then we're gonna have to work with this Centennial Smith-Waite tarot card deck, which I really enjoy. I really like these cards. So what we have is 7 of Swords. Can't really see that. So, 7 of Swords. You are picking up what you need to... No, I can't speak. What I first saw is you picking up your issues. So you need to pick up whatever skeletons you have in your closet, whatever you're trying to hide, whatever you're trying to sneak away. You've got to pick them up. You've got to address your own emotional issues. Whatever you're going through is going to get better. If you're going through a phase where you feel like you're not understood, I feel like your spirit guides are telling you that whatever you're going through right now, if you just pick it up and acknowledge it, is gonna go away on its own. Like that. Poof. So basically your spirit guides are just telling you that once you work through your problems, it might take a while, but once you do, you're gonna get over these issues you've been having with friends recently or with colleagues or whatever. If you're gonna get fair and square about acknowledging everything that's going on, you are going to make more friends, and you might even get that one relationship that might mean more to you than you initially thought it will. Maybe it's gonna be somebody special to you, like let's say a relationship, or maybe if you are in a relationship, maybe you're gonna get somebody who's gonna be like a sibling to you, someone that you're really gonna connect with. But first, you're gonna have to overcome this. And I really hope you do, because there's a lot coming your way. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think this is it for today. I've already pulled 2 oracle cards instead of 1. And I hope this is clear enough for you. I hope this resonated with you. If not, you can go back and choose another pile. If it did, please let me know down below. I also have in the about section of this video, I've got a few things written about myself. I've got a Patreon if you want to help a girl out. I also have donations if, let's say, you feel like you want to be a really nice person and you don't really need a Patreon because you feel like that's a waste of money. Who wants to pay somebody monthly? If you want to just put 50 cents down there for me, it's gonna help me so much, you have no idea. But if you can't do any of this, or you just don't feel like it's not worth it, maybe drop a like, subscribe. It's really gonna help me out if you subscribe to me right now. But if you don't wanna, that's okay. If you do, you can unsubscribe whenever you feel like I'm getting annoying. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for sticking through. And I really hope you're gonna work through whatever this is. See you guys really soon. Have a nice one. See ya.